everyone, we're out on the road again. So today we've actually checked out from our hotel in Princeville and we're heading down south. So the reason we're doing that is because even though Kauai is an island, the western part of Kauai is not accessible by road. So if you want to see things in the south and the southwest, you kind of have to go all the way around the island and check those places out. So it actually makes sense if you're planning a trip to Kauai to split your stay into the north and the south. So we did 4 nights in the north and we're doing 3 nights in the south. So we're going to be in this area called Poipu and Koloa. So we're only going to be there in the evening. We will be making some stops along the way. So exciting day ahead. My dad has been driving us around in Kauai. How has the driving experience been?
Yeah,
is it easy?
It's easier to drive here than in India, I guess.
Yeah, everyone follows rules and the roads are really like nice. Yeah, and the views are amazing. In Kauai, you really do need to have a car because when we were in Maui, we didn't really leave the resort too much. We had tours booked, so they were driving us around. And other than that, you can get Ubers easily. But over here, you kind of like need a car because otherwise it's hard to get around. And our car has been amazing. It's so spacious and comfortable, and we have like a sunroof, so it's really nice. And yeah, the views in Kauai are just breathtaking. So our first stop is for breakfast. We've come to this place called Russell's, which is super cute. It's a vegan restaurant. Gotten ourselves some burritos and an acai bowl.
Falling to pieces in my room. Are you coming over? That's cool. I could use a little something to do. We could go outside, take a little ride if you want to.
This next place we're visiting is quite an unexpected spot in a place like Hawaii because it's actually a Hindu monastery. I'm not sure why or how there is a Hindu monastery here, and it's actually a Tamil monastery because the temple here is called Goel temple. I'm not sure if it's open. Let's go inside and check it out, but I'm surprised how many cars there were over here outside. Looks like there are lots of people visiting this place.
I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to do. So now I'm poking out my head through open windows. Cause that's what I feel like. Do it tonight. Waking up my brain. Maybe you can do the same thing. You want me to say something?
So photography wasn't really allowed inside the temple, but we went in, there was a puja happening. Honestly, didn't expect to see something like this in Kauai, but the temple itself and the whole complex is very peaceful and beautiful.
You want me to say something? I come up with nothing. Maybe we can talk until we figure out.
Just had really delicious Thai food for lunch at this place called Big Monster. The food was delicious. Also, today has been kind of interesting. I actually ran into 2 of my subscribers, like 2 different groups of people, which was so nice because it was very, very unexpected in Kauai of all places. So if you ever see me, please come say hi because it makes me so happy.
So long in my head, caught up in my feelings. I've been waiting for something new to happen.
Next up, we are about to go on a helicopter ride. So one of the best ways to see Kauai is from the air because most of the island is actually inaccessible by land. So we booked a 50-minute helicopter ride for ourselves. Really looking forward to some amazing views.
I'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens. When it happens. I'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens. You want me to say something? I come up with nothing. Maybe we can talk until we figure out a topic. Been so long in my head, caught up in my feelings. I've been waiting for something new to happen. You want me to say something? I come up with nothing. Maybe we should talk until we figure out a topic. Been so long without it, caught up in my feelings. I've been waiting for something.
How was it?
Wonderful, just out of the world.
All inclusive.
Yeah.
What-
Just
We're feeling like we are in a James Bond movie.
Yeah.
the pilot, he took us very close to the mountains.
Yeah.
In few instances, I really got scared that he might hit the mountain. But yes, in one tour, we could see the beaches, the mountains, the canyon, the waterfalls.
Oh, there's us on the TV in the back. Look at that. That was so epic. Honestly, I've been fortunate to have been on a few different helicopter rides in my life, but this one was hands down the best in terms of the views. Wow. This is our home for the next couple of days, 3 nights. Our place here is really nice, very spacious, and the best part is the balcony. Good morning everyone, we have an exciting day ahead of us. So we are on our way to visit the Waimea Canyon. It's known as the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, and it's basically like a very lush and green version of the Grand Canyon. We saw it from up above on the helicopter ride yesterday and it looked beautiful, so excited to check it out. And we're also going to be doing some hikes in that area. So quite an adventurous day ahead of us. First things first, we're going to stop for breakfast. But is everyone excited for today?
Yes.
Times and places are all in who you share them with, and it's life, and the point is
Some very interesting plants here. In fact, even through our drive in Kauai, like some of the trees that I've noticed here are trees that I've never seen before, so very unique vegetation.
and the weeks and the weekends are keeping close who you spending with, and in time what you find is
So we've just driven pretty high up to come to this lookout point. I don't know if we're going to be able to see anything because it's very cloudy, but it looks so magical and mystical here.
who you share it with,
Trying out some wild strawberries. They're so tiny.
who you share it with, and the weeks.
We are now inside Kukui State Park. We're about to do our first hike. We're hoping to do 2 hikes today. So this one is the longer one. I think it's about 3 hours long both ways. And we're basically going to be going up to Poipu waterfalls. So today we're actually doing a guided tour. So we have a guide with us. And it's been really nice because some of these spots I don't think we would have been able to find on our own. And also our guide Flip has told us so many interesting stories about like local myths and legends. It's been very fascinating, and he's going to be taking us to Waipō Falls. So another thing that I learned from him was wai in Hawaiian means water and po'o means head. So any name where you see wai basically means water. So Waimea, Waipo'o, and so on. But anyway, this is where the hike begins with a nice little puddle in front of us.
Weekends are keeping close who you spending with, and in time what you find is the time is who you spend it with. Joy is who you share it with. Who you share it with. Who you share it with.
Wild raspberries. Are they safe to eat? They should be. Oh my god, this is so delicious.
Keeping close who you spending with. And in time, what you find is the time is who you spend it with. Joy is who you share it with.
My GoPro just slipped off of Vikram's hand and had a really bad fall, but looks like it survived. And we've made it to the head of the waterfall, which in Hawaiian means Waipo'o, the name of the waterfall.
Who you share it with. Yeah, now it's a moment and a home.
And we are almost back. Just need to cross these couple of puddles. But the hike was really nice. I enjoyed the views of Waimea Canyon. It looked breathtaking. And the waterfall down below was really nice as well. And we are back. How was that hike?
Great. Hike of a lifetime.
Great views there. I'm happy that I'm fit enough to have done this trek.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks to Flip. Ow!
Who you share it with. I believe
Thank you.
what the point is
The whole flower?
enjoy.
Just like, how do you eat it?
Just put the whole thing in your mouth and chew.
Seriously?
Yep. You'll only hallucinate a little bit.
What the point is enjoying who you share it with.
That in the back there is the island of Nihao.
Who you share it with.
Done with the tour and it's already almost 6 p.m. Really enjoyed the tour. What did you all think?
Yeah, it was great.
Our guide especially, I think, made it like such a good experience. So if you're in Kauai and want to do this tour, I'll leave a link to it in the description. And I'll leave a link to all the tours that we did in the description in case you want to check it out. But right now, since it's almost 6 p.m. already and we haven't really had lunch, we're just having an early dinner. So we've come to this really nice pizza place. It's called Brick Oven Pizza. That dinner was very filling. But right now we've come to Poipu Beach, which is one of the most popular beaches here in the south, to catch the sunset. I think you can't really see much with the clouds, but the view is really nice.
Who you share it with.
Good morning, everyone. It's our last day in Hawaii. I'm so sad because I don't know how to go back to regular life and not be living the island life anymore. But we're going to try and make the most of our last day over here. So today we don't actually have an agenda for a day. Usually in our trips, we like to have like a free day where we can just do whatever we feel like. So there are a few places that we missed visiting that we're going to visit today, and other than that we're just having a chill day. Also, the view that we've been waking up to every day from our balcony is just amazing. We can spot turtles swimming and it's just so magical, and also people surfing in the back. It's such a nice view. But anyway, let's head outside and have ourselves a really nice day. For breakfast, we've come to this really cute place called Little Fish Coffee. I've gotten myself an acai bowl. This is actually called the pakala bowl because it has some extra toppings. And I've gotten a really healthy coffee for myself with MCT oil and everything. I'm actually going to miss all these cute cafes that Hawaii has when I leave. There are so many nice cafes.
Hard working every day. I'm stressed out 24/7, babe. No timeouts. Wish we could fly away. You and I go to our favorite place. Oh yeah, yeah.
This behind behind me is Waimea Beach, and it's the only black sand beach in Kauai. It doesn't look exactly black like the other black sand beaches I've been to. I think the color is a bit bleached. But Kauai is known to have the most number of beaches of all Hawaiian islands. So we're just trying to cover as many beaches as we can. And this one, being the only black sand beach, is quite unique. And another thing interesting about this place is that if you know anything about the history of Hawaii, Captain Cook from Britain actually landed here very close to this beach when he came to Hawaii. So it's historically significant as well. And if you can't tell, it is extremely windy over here. There's a nice pier where you can sit and enjoy the view, and the view is really nice.
Feeling the sun on my face in Hawaii. With you, with you.
We are now at the Kauai Coffee Company. Now, something that I didn't actually know before coming here was that Kauai is the largest producer of coffee in America, and there are lots of coffee plantations here. So in the back here, you can see tons of them. And Kauai Coffee Company is the largest coffee plantation here in Kauai. So we thought, since we're in the area, we'll check this out.
Hawaii. With you, Hawaii.
They have a path here where you can sort of do a self-guided tour of the coffee plantation.
I need a summer breeze, some fresh air to put my
You can actually sample coffee here for free. So trying out something called the Big Brothers coffee.
play now. We're taking away, yeah, we're taking away. Don't hesitate now. We're taking away, yeah, we're taking away.
This next place that we're checking out is called the Spouting Horn, and it's another famous attraction over here. It's basically like a natural geyser, so there's water spouting from the ground. So yeah, let's go check it out.
Feeling the sun on my face in Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii.
We've come to one of the malls over here. We just drove past it, so we thought we'll check it out. All the stores in Hawaii, honestly, are so expensive. So we're having an early dinner today, and we've actually come to an Indian restaurant. It's called That Indian Place.
We have been missing Indian food a lot, so excited to have Indian food today.
Been waiting for
My dad's already started.
Onion pakoda.
Yeah.
Running from a ghost town where we never feel high, just low. We won't ever come down. We won't ever come down low.
Last morning in Kauai, I'm so sad to be leaving. Just spending our last few minutes here, spotting some turtles from our balcony. We've actually seen so many turtles from here, which has been amazing.
Feeling the sun on my face in Hawaii. With you,
Time to say goodbye to our car.
with you, Hawaii. With you.
Just waiting to board our flight to Boston, and I can't believe how quickly this trip flew by. It was quite a long trip because we spent 4 nights in Maui and 7 nights in Kauai. But yeah, it just feels like it went by so fast, and it's probably been one of my best trips ever. It was so nice traveling with my family again, all 4 of us, after such a long time. I think we're traveling together abroad after 6 years, and Kauai, I feel like, has become my favorite island that I've ever been to, and I'm a big island person, so I really hope I get to be back here someday because it's just absolutely beautiful, and I'm so grateful that I got to experience this place. How was your trip, and what was the highlight?
It was definitely one of the best trips of my life. Like, I'm enjoying a trip after so long, and the highlight was the Nepali coast, the catamaran tour.
The highlight, it's difficult to choose, but I think the helicopter ride was beautiful because it covered the whole island and it showed us the Nepali coast and the canyon. So got some really good views of the island.
Yeah, this was one of my most memorable trip. It was a picture perfect place, Hawaii, and the best. I mean, all things that we did was very good, but yes, helicopter tour was outstanding.
As for me, it's really hard to pick just one experience as a highlight because I feel like every day had so many different highlights. The whole trip has been wonderful, and I really hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as I enjoyed Kauai. Mahalo Kauai for being so wonderful, and I really hope I get to be back again someday. But we're about to take off now, so I will see you next time in another vlog. Bye!